Alright. You missed the whole scene. The chin's gone. I thought I had that recording. I was wrong. Alright. Here's what I did. I glued a piece of spruce. So this will work out nicely for you guys anyway. I glued a piece of spruce on across from where I wanted it to start and end. So this is level across here, and I've got my little pieces of tri-stock on the bottom that I can glue to. Alright, and then they've got some square stock that they rounded off. That's no biggie. That's going to be fine. Alright, so what I have to do is I've got to come on in with a piece of ply that's going to come down to here, and it looks like I could just square it into here. Just come straight down and then sand the edges off, and then I'll just come in and just plank the bottom straight out to the back side of this. So it's going to be easy. Just wish you were there to watch, because you'd have enjoyed it. Didn't take that long. It took me probably about 2 minutes to cut it through and drop it off, so it went real quick. Unfortunately, I didn't hit the record button, or so it seems. So anyway, alright, it's not on there anymore. It is gone. So I didn't know how hard this was going to be to get this piece off. So I just decided to do it before I threw the plane back inside, because this will be easy to glue on inside, but I didn't know how hard it was going to be to cut it off, and with the limited amount of space it'd be easier just to do it outside. So anyway, it's done. I'll bring the plane back inside, go upstairs, take a nap, because I will take a nap, because I can. And then I'll come back down to the basement, to the shop, probably, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock, after I grab some food, and let's throw a new chin back on it. So it should be fun and exciting, and it's gonna be easy. So anyway, see you in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. All right, now we're back in the shop. It's about 6:30-ish Wednesday night, and we're gonna go ahead and lay this in place. Now I get to try to figure out how that taper is going to work, so I'm going to cut it just a little bit on the long side. We'll make an adjustment from there. It's 7:30, so it took an hour. That's not too bad. Little touch up here, just a filler. That's about the right angle it's got to be at. This needs a little filler of balsa. This, I don't know what I want to do with this yet. It's glued behind it. It's just a little gap there. I can put a strip of balsa in there, or I can just put some white spooge in there. Yeah, I said spooge. And that's probably what I'm going to do. Just fill it, because this is, like I said, it's a non-structural part. I did put triangle stock underneath to hold this to the sidewall, so that baby's solid. So I'm not worried about that. So I'll need a little bit of a balsa fill here, a little bit of balsa fill there, a little bit of sand down, and we're back to being flat like we're supposed to. Now I'm going to go grab that little monster over there, the cowling, and see how well it fits with the little adjustments that I just did, because it is quite possible I may have to make an adjustment, which I'm hoping not. Because like I said on the other one, this part was solid. Mine's going to be cut out right here. So I'm not going to have an issue with that. Come on, wheel. There we go. Alright, that's the way it's supposed to be on there. It's going to have the anchor bolts through here. I'm gonna reinforce these things because they all flex in, and this is just a 1/4 nylon. So what I'll probably do, I'll probably use some nylon screws, which I've got, and I'll just, excuse me, I'll either paint them orange or, you know, I mean, I could leave them white, it's not that big of a deal, or I can get black ones. I'll figure it out. But anyway, now it's tight. I mean, there's a little bit of play under here, but that's fine, because what I'll do is, because there's no attachments underneath the bottom, we've got one here, and over there, I'll probably put 2 screws on the bottom just to hold this up tight. And not that it would be necessary, because there's going to be an opening, but that'll just keep it from vibrating on the bottom. But all right, so we got a lot of stuff done today anyway, and that's the way it's supposed to look. It's not supposed to look the way it did earlier today. So another step done. So this comes up next. I just have to, I got to add the wood back here. I've got to file this down a little bit because it's got to taper in properly. It wasn't tapered in properly, but it will be properly tapered on the bottom back here once I come in and shave this down. That's why it's rough, because there's going to be quite a bit of shaving back there. So another step closer. It's got a wheel. So, alright, so once I get this stuff done, then it's going to be to get back to work on those little gems, get those doors finished up with my little strips of, my little 1/8" strips of spruce. I can cut out the plastic if I want to. I don't have to yet. I've just got to get them prepped and ready to cover. So that's got to get done. I've got to finish. I don't know what I did with it. Whoa. Little plane's got a mind of its own. There we go. I don't know what I did with the piece of wood that I cut for that. I'm gonna have to try to track that down, or I'll just cut a new piece. But I know I made a piece for this, a new dash assembly. And then I got to figure out where. I think the tank's gonna go here. I got to figure that one out, but I got to build a light ply support on the bottom of this with a hole for the straps that come up through. So yeah, it's getting closer. There's all the little stuff. Then I just got to do the final purdying up of these, because with the exception of putting a paper tube in for the for the servo, the extensions for the wires. Building those little things. The wings are just a little bit of, just a couple little touch-up spots I've got to do, and the wings will be ready to cover. So we're getting close. We're getting close. Let's see how much I can get done as quickly as I can get it done. Because there we go. Because the quicker I get it done, the quicker I don't have to mess with this thing. Hopefully. So anyway, that's a good enough day of work. Sorry about that. There we go. That's a good enough long day of work. So we'll call it a day and we'll call it a video. So hey, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, send me money, cash, PayPal, don't care, just get in touch with me. And Gino, I didn't take that buck for a reason, because of my pride. So anyway, hey, we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.